Welcome to episode 178 of the Sports Marketing Machine podcast, powered by Revelocity Sports. I'm your host, Jeremy Neisser. Today we're going to talk about two promotional night ideas that this time of the year, the Google Trends are showing that these are really super popular and they're relatively low maintenance for you to be able to put together. So let's dive in. Idea number one. Fantasy football is enormous. Draft season for a lot of folks is happening right now or throughout the month of August, even into the little bit of September. So you've still got time to be able to put this one together. Here's how several teams are doing this. I'm going to put links in the show notes so you can actually see how teams are putting these packages together. A baseball team with suites, they allowed one date. Folks can choose dates or pick one specific date and open those suites up for fantasy drafts. Put food menu right there on the booking page, and it's priced at $400 for 20 people per suite. If you've got several suites, you can run several drafts on the same night or time blocks, but you can literally do this with the suites that you have on game day, on non-game day. You have the ability to be able to rent out and get some revenue for your suites. I saw Boise State did their version of this on August 21st. They had 5 to 8 suites available, $900 a suite. They added a draft board and a complimentary ticket to a specific football game. This is great for baseball teams or even hockey teams that have this opportunity to be able to rent out suite nights. This is great. Add a specific ticket with that and it's all good. The Baltimore Ravens ran theirs and sold out. They included draft boards, locker room tours. They included so many different things. Like I said, I'm going to put links in the show notes for you to be able to see how teams put these packages together. But a lot of ideas here. Rent out a space for folks to host their fantasy football draft. Most people do those online in Yahoo or what have you. Some people do them on ESPN, do them at Buffalo Wild Wings or a restaurant or a friend's house or what have you. This is such a great way for folks to be able to do a fantasy draft, simple date, simple packaging. People can book it online. The one thing that I would steal from Boise State, bundle it with a specific ticket to a specific game. Without it, they just kind of rented a room and everyone goes home. With it, now 20 people have a date on your calendar. Idea number 2, fidget trading. If you don't have kids, you're probably scratching your head saying, I have no idea what he's talking about. But if you have kids in your house, you kind of know exactly where I'm going with this. So if you don't have kids, stay with me. This idea is actually going to make sense in just a second here. Pull up Google Trends and type in the search term fidget trading. That line has gone almost straight up like hockey stick growth over the last several months. It's one of the most searched terms around fidgets right now. And I'll put a link in the show notes so you can see what that Google trend looks like. Fidgets are squishies, the dumplings, the viral dumplings, all of that. And what kids are doing is organizing meetups to trade with them. Stores are hosting this. Chick-fil-A is hosting this. Folks can bring their own fidgets. There's board provided, and they just trade. Kind of like baseball cards back in the day. Basically, it's the same thing, same instinct. There are hundreds of Instagram videos of how these work. Kids doing it inside of stores, bringing their own signs, Chick-fil-A running a fidget trading event, all kinds of stuff. What does it take on your end? Not much, truth be told. You just need a trading board. You can find boards already made if you search for them on Google, or you can build your own in Canva in 20 minutes with your logo on it. Heck, you could even ask ChatGPT to build your own fidget trading board pretty quickly and put your logo in it, and then you get it printed at Walgreens or a place locally where you can get something like this printed pretty quickly, or heck, even your printer that you use to print your programs can also print these pretty quickly for you. Then you promote it to kids and families. They bring their own fidgets. You've got the boards, you've got the space. They have that ability to do some fidget trading, and maybe you buy some fidgets off of AliExpress or somewhere where you can give away those to all the kids that buy the package. But you don't even really have to do that. Just set up the ability for folks to be able to do fidget trading and put together a package and promote it, and you will be shocked how many people sign up to be able to do fidget trading at your ballpark or arena. So why do both of these ideas work? Here's the one thing that these two have in common. Neither one requires you to talk to anyone into doing anything. The fantasy league has already existed for years. Those 12 dudes have been drafting together since college, probably, right? The draft is happening in August or early September, whether your building is involved or not. It's currently happening probably in somebody's garage or basement or the Buffalo Wild Wings, like I mentioned, with a table that's too small. Well, in this case, same thing with the fidget trading. Kids are already doing it. They go to Target or in a parking lot, or they set up these things at Chick-fil-A. Like, these things are already happening. You are not creating demand. You're giving something that's already happening a better place to happen. That's why these don't cost much. Most promotions are expensive if you think about it, because you're paying for the manufacturer to create something and pushing people to give them a reason to care for something. With these two, the reason already exists. You're just supplying the space. That's it. So how do you sell it? One quick thing on the marketing side, because this is where some teams kind of lose their mind. Sell it with the buyer's words, not yours. Don't say sweet rental package. Say host your fantasy draft here. Don't say family activity night. Say fidget trading meetup. The guy who runs the league isn't searching for your inventory. He's searching for the thing he's already trying to pull off. And make it easy to book. Price is visible, what's included in buttons, one button. Keep it super simple. So, if you've got a soft date coming up with no budget to fix it, try one of these. A fantasy draft in some of your suites, or figure out something that you can do pregame or postgame or something like that you could do, or an area where you could do this, or a fidget trading day at your ballpark or arena. Neither one of these were going to cost you very much. Both are very popular. You just have to show up with a room. If you found value in this episode or others, take a moment to pop on over to Apple or Spotify and leave a rating or review. It would mean the world to me, but more importantly, it would get this podcast in front of people who are just like you, trying to sell more tickets and grow your fan base. Like I'd mentioned, I'm going to put the links in the show notes so you can kind of take a look at these ideas and see what they're all about, and hopefully you act on one of these. But I'd love to hear you. If you host fantasy football drafts or you do this fidget trading, let me know how it goes, because I would love to see how these new ideas that are just organic, that are happening, that getting people excited, continue to help you sell more tickets and grow your fan base. Until next time.